Hey, what's up guys? It's Todd, and today I'm going to show you how to get the true ending in Resident Evil The Beginning Hour. Resident Evil 7, the new demo that's available now on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. If you have not snagged this demo yet for free, go and do it. It is awesome. Just exploring and running around and seeing what you can do. It's a lot of fun. Though, once you do know what you're doing, it's kind of short. There are lots of Easter eggs and additional things hidden in the game. I'm not going to go over those things too much, but I will show you a tool or some items that you need in order to hunt down the Easter eggs. So, in Resident Evil 7, the beginning hour, this demo, if you haven't played it yet, I encourage you to play it without going online and checking out any walkthroughs or playthroughs. Just explore on your own and get yourself that earned bad ending. First time I played it, got the bad ending. There's 3 different endings so far that I've found. There could be more beyond the true ending. I haven't found them yet. But the one thing about this game is it's all about the procedure in which you perform the actions, what order you do things in. So the bad ending is going to show you where things are that could change how you'd play on another run through or your initial playthrough when you learn and get your crappy bad ending. Or even the infected ending, it'll teach you what to do differently next time. But again, I'm just going to go through this and we are going to do the true ending. So as soon as the main character wakes up here, we're going to go ahead and move on. Come on, guy, wake up. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is turn around and pull this latch in the fireplace. Again, you may not even know this latch is there until you play through the bad ending scenario first. So again, play through it a few times and you're going to learn what you need to do. You're going to come in this little secret area and grab this fuse. Now, this is the only time you can grab the fuse. There is a hidden videotape in the bad ending scenario that if you play it, that fuse will not be available. So again, the order of operations in which you do things is key to getting the true ending. So now that we've put the fuse in the socket where it goes, we're just going to come down the hallway here, and there's a dresser down here that has a dummy finger in it. And that is one key thing that you're going to need to find the Easter eggs, and I'll touch more on that a little bit later. So as soon as we get up the stairs, we're just going to hit the button and lower these stairs up into the attic. Now, again, I'm not going to touch on a lot of the Easter eggs, things like that. This is just a straightforward true ending run through. But you'll notice on the right, we've got a telephone, we've got a picture. These are all just little Easter eggs, and depending on how you play the demo, that telephone could actually play you messages. And so while I'm in here, I'm going to pick up the basement key and the ammo. And then hidden behind these TVs over here is a cellulose object, a hand. You're going to attach the dummy finger to the hand. And again, this is a tool that's going to be required in order to find Easter eggs later. So now that I've got the basement key and the ammo, I'm going to head down to the basement. And while we're walking down there, some of the Easter eggs, like I was just talking about the telephone, depending on how you play it, messages are recorded, and presumably there's messages from characters like Ada Wong. So though this Resident Evil seems to have taken an entirely new kind of approach to the game, this first-person photorealistic survival horror, which is very resemblant of PT, which I like. I think that was a really cool game, at least the teaser, and I wish something would have come to it. Oh, right here, blank notebook. That's something you want to get. That's going to help you with finding Easter eggs. So the fact that this does tie back to the older Resident Evil stories, hopefully it does, is going to make it really cool, because at first glance you may think it's a totally new direction, totally new Resident Evil, but if it ties back into the roots where it came from, this is going to be pretty cool. So now that we go down into the basement, again, there's an order in which to do things, and so in this room right here, there is a lockpick. So we're going to go ahead and grab the lockpick and head back up. You don't have to head back up. You can proceed to the next area where you encounter your first baddie. There's like a creature, looks kind of like a zombie licker, just a horrible looking monster. And if you are really lucky, you can get through that area without him hitting you. But if you come up here and use the lockpick in the kitchen, you're going to get an axe. And if you take a swing at the bad guy with an axe, he's less likely to hit you. And right here, this finger, how I'm moving it around, this is what I was talking about with Easter eggs. You can point this at different locations in the house, and it'll add entries to that blank notebook of details of a murder or clues of a murder that happened. But it didn't work right there because I didn't read the clue on the wall. I'll go back and do that in a minute. So right here, we're going to open up the drawer and pull out the hatchet. This is going to give our chances of not getting hit by the monster a much better probability. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get back down into the basement. So I'm just going to go and make my way back down there. Alright, so in this room, there's a couple items we need. There's a bunch of body bags and corpses and valve handle. And then back here is an attic key. This is what you need to get the true ending. And as you can see, here's our first monster. You slash at him, he kind of flinches, and you run to this door, try and open it. But as you'll notice, there's an asshole there that won't let us through. So you have to run to that door before you try and knock over this guy. The only way to knock him down is by kicking that corpse bag at him. You cannot kill him with an axe. You cannot kill him with a gun. Just evade him and get the hell out of there. Now, if he does attack you or slash you, you get the infected ending, which is where you turn into one of those things and eventually you get killed. So there are spoilers in this. Should have probably mentioned that a little earlier. So now that we have that valve handle, we can use it in the bathroom here, and this is going to give us the handgun. Now, I know it gives us the handgun, but I haven't found a use for it, so maybe there is a different ending or something else you can do differently beyond the true ending, because I have not found a use for this handgun. I have tried using the handgun on the creature down in the basement. It does not kill him. I have tried slashing that creature with the axe until I die. You cannot kill him, only evading him. So I'm not 100% sure what this handgun is for. But we're just about done with the true ending. I could go ahead and kick off the true ending right now. But what I'm going to go ahead up here and do, which I forgot to do last time I was up here, is read the script on the wall. And the scripture or writing on the wall is what is going to kick off the ability to find the hidden Easter eggs. And right here I just picked up the phone for the hell of it. It's just, you know, a dead tone. But there are actions you can perform, like again I said earlier, to get messages to play on that phone. So right here, 5 guests murdered, but where is unknown. Nothing to point to their final gravestones. So by constructing the dummy hand as a pointer finger, you can use it to get clues on the resting places of, these 5 kidnapped victims. I haven't found all of them yet, so I don't know if maybe that will kick off a different ending besides the true ending. But right here, we're going to go to point. Come on, and there it is. You hear a noise, your controller vibrates. And then, if you examine that blank notebook we got, it's going to have a clue. So now there's things written inside of this blank notebook. So you can go back to the house. I know that I have found another corpse location down where all those corpses are hanging in the basement. Don't worry, after you've gotten the attic key, that monster does not come back. So you can go back and explore. But that's just how you find those Easter eggs. To my understanding, it doesn't affect the ending. But maybe I'll go back and play and see if there's something I haven't found in here yet. So this is how you get the true ending. Once you've done this, you just climb up these stairs. You go ahead and use your attic key, climb out the window, and that is it. That's the true ending, guys. So that's one easy way to do it. Have fun exploring the Resident Evil demo. I'm sure there's lots of hidden things that are just pretty cool in here. I haven't found them all yet. I haven't really been doing any searches on people that found them all because I kind of want to experience it for myself. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. If you do know that there is additional gameplay where you might get to use the gun or actually go outside and shoot stuff, let me know in the comments below so I can find another reason to really pick this up and dive in and try and find a different ending or a different playable scenario. But download this demo. It's lots of fun. Talk to you guys later. Bye.